Good morning. Hello, 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 my collective, my loves. How are you doing? How are you today? Happy birthday to my Libras. Happy birthday. I want to come out here and do a reading for you this morning, and it's relating for my collective. I want to let you know that the download that I have is that your next chapter is near. It is very close, okay? But this is the thing, it's different. It's different than what you have been used to. And I feel like some of you are going to be afraid to go towards it. The energy that I'm feeling is that that's the best way to describe it. Okay, you know how in life sometimes we get accustomed to maybe gravitating some of us towards a certain type, a certain image, a certain type of person. You know, either we like a person who has nice eyes, nice arms, is built tall, short, fat. You know, we have a certain look, maybe that bad boy image, maybe that nerdy image, you know, whatever that image is, but we have a look. And sometimes we go towards that or we navigate towards that and we develop a type. Well, I feel like the person, the thing, the next chapter that's opening up for you is going to be completely different than what you normally go for. It's not your usual type, okay? But it is definitely what you need, and it is the best thing for you. It is the most love that you will receive, the most happiness, the most joy, things you can't even imagine, a lifestyle you can't even imagine. And I think that you are initially going to be pulled towards it because the magnetism, the intensity is there, all right? But you're going to get in your head about it. There's a worry because this person is so different from you, not what people are accustomed to seeing you with, okay? Two, you're going to feel like, what will people think? What would they say? How is this going to look? Yes, I really like this person. Oh my God, I could see myself with this person, but how does it look to other people? What are they going to say when I'm not listening? What are they thinking? So I'm going to come here and tell you, who cares? Who cares? Okay? Go towards your happiness. That is it. If someone makes you happy, if they make you feel alive, if they bring you that joy, who the hell cares? Because obviously, you going for your type did not work for you. You end up getting hurt, battered, bruised, broken, and you had to heal that. All right, because you chose what you thought was good for you, or what you thought the people thought was good for you, and not choosing what God had for you. Okay, so this next chapter, this next phase that you're going through after this healing is just what you need for you to help you grow. Somebody who's going to be protective, someone who's going to be supportive, someone who's going to build you, someone who's going to love you in an unconditional way, expecting nothing in return, just wanting to be with you because you're all that they see, you're all that they need, okay? And the people that do have something to say about it, well, they're just saying something because they're not receiving the blessing. All right. It's your blessing. They're saying something because they're envious, because while you're happy, they're dealing with the consequences that they brought into their life based on their choices that weren't right for them. So, yes, they're going to have something to say. They're the haters. Okay. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you be blessed. They don't want to see you move forward. And the ones that do want to see you happy and at peace, they're going to congratulate you. They're going to share in that happiness with you. Okay. Those are your supporters. So it comes a point in life when you have to realize and categorize who are my haters and who are my supporters. The supporters will go along on the ride with you, the haters will not be able to. Okay. The supporters will support you, hence supported, and the haters will find something to say about you. They may laugh in your face, tell you, oh, I'm happy for you. The whole while they're holding a knife behind their back. Those are the haters. And if they were meant to travel that road with you, they'd be right there with you. Okay? And they would be building you up. So learn to recognize the difference between the haters and the supporters. And don't be afraid. Don't let the anxiety get to you, you know. And even if this person, and I know this person is going to be different for you, okay? Just because you're changing. And it's not so much that they're so different, It's that you're not realizing that you're not the same. You're different. So because you're different, because you've healed, you've changed, you're calling in something different, something of a higher vibration, all right? Something that's more aligned to who you are now and not what you were used to before, because you're no longer that person that you were used to, that you used to be. Okay, so let me grab a tarot card for you. See what's coming in for you. Definitely an opportunity. Okay, you have the Page of Pentacles. It's an opportunity for you. You're learning and exploring different parts of yourself, new people, new territories, new ground in love, new ground in finances. My dog is confirming. All right, you're focused now on your future and where you want to go. This person could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that comes into your life, but you're realizing that the future before you is great and it has a lot to offer. And you're going to go at that with almost like with the page, you're going on with that childlike innocence, okay? Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, excited about this new beginning. Like I said, you're going to be excited about this new person that come in. A little bit of anxiousness, only because it's so different. But you are going to take the opportunity. You are going to go towards it, and the anxiety will tend to die down, okay? You're going to have a new beginning, a new love that's being handed to you from the universe, from God, okay? It's going to be overpouring love. It is the love that you've never, ever experienced, okay? It is a new beginning. It's emotional clarity. It's spiritual awakening that you're going through. It is going to be the one that was chosen for you, not the one that you chose for yourself, okay? So it would be one that would definitely lead to marriage, to happiness. This is going to be attached to a loving family as well. That's going to welcome you in, shower you with so much love. Not just the person, but their community, their friends, their family is going to pour love onto you, okay? This is not going to be one of those things where someone's going to put you in competition. See clarification when I say that. The community, the family is going to welcome you in. You're going to collaborate with this person. You may even start a business together. All right, you guys are going to team up, start ventures to make money, probably start a business. They're going to come in with money. They're going to come in with bright ideas to help you. If you have something that you want to start, or help you to see and plan something, okay? If they have a business, they may merge you into it, ask you to partner up with them. Find a way to make you a part of what they have going on, okay? Again, this is someone that God is sending to you. Someone with a spiritual person, all right? Someone meant to guide you on your new direction, to help you out in this new direction. I'm telling you, this is a unconditional love. This is a gift to you from the universe, okay? For everything that you have endured from the past. All right, because someone made you feel left out in the cold, and now this person that made you feel left out in the cold is left to feel left out in the cold. They're left to feel alone and abandoned. All right, they're insecure. They feel isolated against, because you're not turning their back. And not only do they feel like you turned their back on them, they feel like God has turned their back on them as well, because they're missing something. They had no faith. They had no vision. All right, they came in, they saw you, they took advantage of you, they used you. They played you. They played on your emotions. They played on your insecurities, and now they're dealing with they're losing financial stability. Their relationships are broken. They're having endings in their life. They're having conflict in their life, and they're just dealing with the karma of how they treated you. Okay, but you have someone that's coming in that's going to be a leader. Okay, you have a King of Swords, someone who's not going to play about you at all. They are very structured, all right? Very authoritative, very logical. They think with their mind, not moving from the heart. So they're going to do what's in the best of the both of you. You're going to work as a team, all right? They rule with fairness, all right? But like the king, they can rule a kingdom, a palace. They're a take charge type of person. They know what they want and they go after what they want, but they're very protective as well. All right, you're going to have some leadership qualities. Could be an air sign, Taurus, sorry, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, it could come into your life, but they are going to have a lot of love for you. And they're not going to tolerate any foolishness when it comes to you. They're not going to play about you. They're going to be very protective over you. What is this? Yeah. They see you as being abundant, as being fertile, as being nurturing, okay? They may want to have kids with you if you're of childbearing age. If not, you may have children. They may have children, and they're going to come in and merge the families together. Okay, you guys may actually adopt or take on or end up raising someone else's child. I see that as well. Maybe a friend's child or relative's child. You may end up being responsible for the caring of. Yeah. This is in reverse. Make sure my card's not reversed. No, they're not. Someone that you had in your life before lacked inspiration, or this person that you had in your life was blocking your creativity, so you weren't manifesting like you normally do because you were attached to someone that had treated you in a way, didn't show up for you in a way, that was using you, manipulating you. So divine blocked your creativity, blocked your vision, blocked or withheld the gifts that they had for you because they knew that you being such a nurturing empress, such a caring and giving person, you would have shared your blessings with someone who is not deserving to go on that journey with you. So they blocked your creativity, they blocked your blessings, they blocked your, your inspiration until you release that person from your life. And then once you release that person from your life, then you should have noticed that things started manifesting for you. Your money started coming in, opportunities started coming in, you started becoming more creative, ideas started coming to you left and right, your intuition kicked right back in. You were able to see things very clearly. Yeah, see, justice. That's when justice was brought in, justice was called. You had to release something in order for the universe to go ahead and release the hold that it had on your gifts, your blessings. Justice needed to be called. That person needed to be able to sit and deal with the decisions that they made, their consequences, and you at this point and now are receiving your rewards. Okay, so things are being very clear to you. You're getting downloads, you're getting dreams, doors are opening for you, opportunities are coming to you, love is coming in, money is coming in. The wheel has turned. All right, the cycles have turned around. You're now back on top where you were before you met the person that you brought into your life. Okay, you're now back on top. All right, this person is no longer siphoning your energy. This person is no longer blocking your energy. This person is no longer manifesting through you anymore. You've released them now. Okay, it was fated to happen. You're now back in destiny is back in charge for you. Things are happening now for you in divine timing. You have marriage coming up for you, and I tell you, something's coming. It's coming fast. It's going to be very different, okay? Very different. You guys might just have a destination wedding. Definitely have a homecoming coming in. You're celebrating something. Maybe some of you may have already met this person and you celebrate an engagement or have an engagement coming up. All right. Some of you might move to a different community, to a more elevated community than what you're living in now, and you may feel like out of place, like, okay, is this really for me? Like, do I deserve this? Do I fit in? You fit in. And if you don't feel like you fit in, make yourself feel like you fit in. Because yes, you've earned it. Yes, you deserve it. And yes, you're where you're supposed to be. Okay? All right? You're no longer dealing with somebody who's dishonest or manipulative. You're no longer dealing with that person. Okay? You have the right person in your corner now. You have someone that is God sent to you. No more sneaking, no more betrayal, no more dishonesty, no more lying, no more cunningness, all right? You've moved on from that. So don't look at this person as that. You have moved on, and you have moved on to calmer waters, okay? You've overcome whatever obstacles you need to overcome, all right? You faced your fears. You're starting over. You're starting anew. And you're starting new. You've let go. You've grown. You're in your Queen of Swords now. You're using discernment, all right? You're using your wisdom. You're recognizing what's right, what's not right. You're not afraid to cut somebody off. You're not afraid to speak your mind. You're welcoming to hear what they have to say. But the minute they say something that does not jive right with you, if it doesn't sit right, smell right, feel right, you cut it off. And no hesitation. You don't care if you spent 5 months with them, 5 days with them, or 5 years with them. The minute you know it's not right, you're not afraid to cut someone off. And that's where you are now for Queen of Swords, okay? You're ruling. You're the ruler of your own palace, all right? Again, someone from the past may come in and apologize to you, say they've changed, say they want you back. They're being dishonest. See the fish in the cup? They're being dishonest. This person is just intuitive. They do have intuitive gifts themselves. They know you're moving on. They don't want you to get away with somebody else, all right? They want to block your new beginning. You don't allow it, okay? This person is still childish. That's why it's a page. That person's still childish, all right? They have not changed, okay? This person still lack inspiration, all right? Lack growth. Lack ambition. Their creativity is blocked. That's why things aren't manifested for them in their life. Okay, they can't get ahead. They don't have a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of. They used to have it, but now they don't. Okay, and they want to block you or mooch off you. They want to come in and say something because their life is upside down. Okay, they have a lot of conflict going on in their life, and they're getting tired of the drama that they're dealing with. They have people betraying them. They have people being dishonest with them. They at one point were trying to win at all costs, and now they're realizing that people are manipulating against them. Okay, so they want to come in towards you because they see you starting a new family. They see you at tradition. Okay, they see you having the 10 of Pentacles. They see you having it all. They see you manifesting money, manifesting love, starting business, have financial security, have material items, and they're losing. They're so busy chasing it in a dishonest way that now they're losing what they captured. Gosh, this person might fall apart because his cars are falling all over the place. Yeah, they invested in the wrong thing. They invested in something and they've been sitting, waiting to see the fruits of their labor. Nothing's coming out of it because they invested in the wrong situation. All right, and they're still waiting and losing while they're waiting. As for you, you're no longer betrayed. This person's heartbroken. They feel betrayed. They feel stabbed in the back. They're feeling a loss. They're feeling endings. They feel like they're rock bottom now. I feel like they're watching you. They are watching you. Yeah, they're watching you. They're watching you be victorious. They're watching you win. And that's killing them. They're watching you win. And it's killing them and making them feel regretful. Okay? They're feeling regretful. They've been disappointed. They feel like they've lost. They feel like they've chosen wrong. Okay? They know that you're out here putting in the hard work and it's paying off for you. They feel like they put in the hard work and it's, instead of theirs paying off like yours paying off, they still sitting waiting for something to happen. It's just not happening. Okay? Tell me more about what's going on with this person. But just for a moment, because I really want to talk about my collective and what they have coming in. Ooh. Yeah, you distance yourself from someone. Some of them might be going through a divorce or a separation. They're trying to distance themselves from some people that they have in their corners. They're realizing that some people they thought were friends were not friends. All right. And perhaps some of the friends that they had are distancing themselves away from your person because they're starting to see your person as who they are. They're starting to see your person in a different light. Okay. Meanwhile, you're out here having fun, enjoying your life because you had an opportunity to get away from all of this foolishness, all right? Break away from something that was no longer serving you. Somebody who you couldn't trust, somebody that was disloyal, somebody that turned their back on you, okay? Because they wanted to go out here and chase other things, whether it was other opportunities, whether it was other men, other women, money, all right? So you decided to spend your time and work on yourselves. All right, hello, spirit guides. Yeah, you're following your dreams. You're following your dreams. You made up your mind to believe in yourself, and you're out here following your dreams, and it's bringing you rewards. Okay, and like I said, your next chapter is very near, very, very near. Okay, there's a lot of rumors going on right now about you, about your person, about your lives. I feel like they're starting rumors on you, possibly saying that you've done things, you're not real, you're making their life hard, or because of you things are going bad for them. You know, people are sitting around, people are making up their own mind. Those people may be asking questions like, what happened, I'm sure they're lying. Okay, and then some are looking to see like, that's not what you said. They're starting to see a person was just toxic, full of drama, always having something going on in their life. They're starting to see that maybe your person is the one who's incompatible. Every relationship they get in seems to fall apart. There's always something going on with it. Your person may be experiencing legal problems. Not only that, but maybe some of the people that's been in their camp doing the same things they're doing, the same flock they've been flocking with, they all may be experiencing some type of legal problems or have something going on. It's just a lot of chaos between them, their friends, their environment. All right. They're very arrogant, refuse to apologize when they know they owed you one. All right. They made rash decisions. They were very insincere towards you. What else? What else, Spirit guys? Tired of these floors. It's a lot of negativity because these cards keep jumping to the floors. All right. So it's a lot of negativity. This person does not want to see you at peace, but you have it anyway. They didn't want to see you happy, but you are anyway. They don't want to see you balanced, and they want to do everything to keep you from being balanced, but you have it anyway. And it's got them in their head. They're dealing with a lot of stress, a lot of tension, worrying about what your future hold and what theirs hold, okay? Because they want to spend their time in the nightlife instead of growing up, getting themselves together. They want to be out here partying, getting high, drinking, gambling, taking a gamble, taking risk, all right? And they did so, and now they're drowning in their emotions. They've overextended themselves. They hit rock bottom. They're suffering in silence, and they don't want people to know why and what really happened because they lied about everything, okay? So what is it that my collective have coming towards them? Tell me more about what my collective has coming. This new chapter. Tell me more about this new chapter for my collective. I know it's going to be different, guys. I can sense it. Yeah. Expect to meet someone. Expect some incoming communication between you and someone. You might meet someone on social media. You might meet this new person through a friend. Someone may ask you out. A friend may invite you somewhere, and through that invite, you meet this new person in your life. It could be a friend of a family member, all right? Someone could send you a text message by accident and have the wrong number, and all of a sudden it's going to be some weird introductory between how you meet this person, okay? But you're going to start to chat, you're going to start to talk, probably first online before they ask you out and you get a little bit familiar with them. It's going to be very clear, honest communication between you guys, great communication. You're going to feel like yourself, okay? You're going to feel free to be yourself. You're not going to be nervous or anything. It's not going to be a thing like, do they like me? Yes, they do. Okay, they're meant to come into your life, all right? Again, you may have children. They may have children. You might merge children. Or this person may just have a childlike innocence personality. They're going to make you feel like a child again, okay? You're going to be just happy. You're going to be playful. You might be adventurous, do some adventurous things together. Do something that just brings that liveliness out of you, all right? That maybe you haven't felt in a while, all right? That joy, that happiness, all right? You don't have to worry about this person being sneaky or witty or trying to con you in any way. This person, you don't have to worry about somebody having the pretending to want to be with you when they have the desire to be single. This person does want to be with you, okay? You're going to feel fragile in the beginning. Like, again, you're going to feel afraid. You're going to be afraid to really open up to someone and take that chance again. But I feel like you will. You will feel free. You will take that chance, all right? You have a very positive beginning coming. It's very sweet individual, very nice. It's an excellent opportunity, all right? Something that's going to be good for you, okay? This person knows that it's more to you to be seen than what's on the outside. You're shallow, you're superficial. They're gonna want to go deep, get to really know you and who you are, what makes you you. All right, and this is one of the things that's going to make this person different from the people that you've been dealing with. People you've been dealing with before were more superficial relationships. This person's more concerned with who do you really want, who you really are, what do you really want out of life, who do you aim to be. What makes you trigger? What are your fears? What are your happiness? Your best moments? Your worst moments? What makes you cry? What makes you laugh? You know, this person's going to meet all of your basic needs. Your spiritual, your mental, your emotional, your physical. They're going to meet everything. They're going to refill your spirit, okay? They're going to want to build with you, build a relationship with you. They're going to want to do the hard work, and they're going to want to be friends, and they're going to want to really connect with you in the emotional way, okay? This is what you have coming. So, again, this person may not look like what you're used to dealing with. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what your friends may think or who you think are your friends, what they may think, okay? So, let's pull a couple of personality types of who this person could be. Their, maybe their job, profession, spirit guides. Can you tell me a little bit about who this person might be that's coming towards my collective? Now let's try to make sure you guys can see my cards. You know, I'm not chosen for you. Can you speak on who this person might be for my collective? A farmer, a hardworking and grounded person, up with the roosters, asleep before prime time. You're gonna have someone who wants to come and do the hard work. So they know relationships take a lot of hard work, okay? This person does not mind doing the hard work in a relationship. This is not that person that's gonna run to the streets when things get hard. If a difficult conversation comes up, if you make them mad, if you hit a nerve, okay? If you get up under their skin, they're not going to run to the streets at the first sign of resistance from you. They're going to continue to do the hard work because they want to build this relationship, all right? They're in it for the long haul, the good, the bad, the ugly, the twisted turns. They know every relationship has its moments, and this person's not going to take off and they're going to run. This is not a person that's going to be in the streets at night. This person's up early, and by the time what did it say? Before prime time, they're in bed, they're in the house. This person wants to be there with you, in your environment, around you, okay? See the rooster? What rooster? Okay, you guys forgive me, but I do know there is a Chinese zodiac sign for rooster, but I can't remember the years for that, so you may want to look that up. But your person could be a Chinese sign of a rooster. You see the bright light, the bright sun behind this. It's like that light, that spirit light, and your ancestors' light, that image. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. This person's been guided towards you, okay? This person could wear a hat, could wear boots, could be a farmer, could live in the country, okay? The rock star. Wild and free-spirited. He'll serenade you tonight, forget you by the morning, all right? So you're no longer, oh, wait, let me just go back to the farmer. The farmer's at 18, the number up here, 18. 18 talks about the moon, your intuition, all right, your instincts. So listen to your intuition, because this person's definitely being led by their intuition when they're coming towards you, okay? This person's not hiding things from you, but the fact that it's at 18, 18 does talk about the moon, can talk about things being hidden. The thing that might be hidden about this person is the fact that it's more to them than what meets the eye. Okay, you're going to see this person. Your first instinct is like, oh my God, this is not what I usually go for. What are people going to say? Like I said earlier, it's more to this person. The more you communicate with this person, the more you get to know this person, the more you see that they have so many similarities to you. They fit with you perfectly. They're okay. And you're not even going to care what people think, all right? So that's what I want to say about that. The rock star is the person who you're no longer being attracted to. That person that just serenades you by the morning they're gone. That person looking for that one night stand. That person that just want to, sing a song, make you feel special for the moment because it's temporary. And that just person that wants to be in the limelight, all right? The person that he's nude, but you see how they had to shadow out his thing because all he cares about is sex. That lustful person that tells you what you want to hear to get what they want. All right, a 46, which is a 10. 10 is an ending, completion. Over. This part of your life is over. Choosing that type of person is over. All right. What else? Give me one more from my collective. Give me one more. Give me one more. Do you have one more, Spirit? Is there one more? Or no? Is that it? Ooh. The mechanic. Good with the hands, right? A 31. This is a 4. Stability. All right. The mechanic. Hands on and handy. Can fix your car, but his plans are always up in the air. This could have been someone that you were torn between, the person who still somewhat holds your heart, all right? And the reason I say that is because 4 can symbolize stability, structure, foundation. You thought about really building with this person. You talked about building a future with this person. This person is handy, like I said, handy with their hands. They know how to come in and fix things. So, this could have been that person that when you have a problem, you may have taken a problem to them and somehow, yes, they know how to help you fix that problem, solve that problem, or, but it was when they were available, all right? This is a person that always kept you waiting, always kept things up in the air, never gave you a timeline of well, they talked about building a relationship with you, but it was always, well, when are we going to start? When are we going to do it? When are you going to give me time? It was always, well, I'm going to get back with you. Well, I'm kind of busy right now, and I'm going to fit you in the schedule, or I'm going to call you. This was at that person, and you kept saving space for that person, okay? And I feel like some of you may still be saving space for that person, but don't keep saving space for the person to the point where you don't listen to your intuition and you don't go for the farmer, all right? The one who wants to work hard, that wants to build with you, the one who's being guided towards you. And don't keep saving space for that person till you then start to entertain the rock star, the person that only wants sex, that only want to tell you what you want to hear, all right? Take the car to another mechanic, a new shop. Don't keep saving space for that mechanic, okay? And if that mechanic is you, where you keep saying, oh, well, I'm busy, I don't have time, well, I'm going to get to it, yeah, I know I need to work on my healing something, but I'm not going to heal it now. Oh, I know I need to make time for love, I'm not ready for love now. You don't be the mechanic as well, okay? So let me get an angel message for you, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this reading. Felt like I came, I did, I conquered what I meant to. So let's go ahead. What is the angel message for my collective? If you like my channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit the like button for me, please, if you're resonating, so that I know the style of readings that you prefer and what to come out here and really talk to you, like to really focus on with you. All right. What is it? You have an angel message for my collective. I'm going to give you an angel message or a motivation message. Is there an angel message? Not from the angels. I went twice. Let me get a hidden oracle. Give me an angel oracle. So you didn't want to give me one of those. Give me an angel oracle message. Oh, there we go. 777. 777 is always a good number. You're on the right path. You're spiritually evolving and aligning with your higher purpose. And that's why you have this new beginning coming in. Because you are on the right path. You are evolving. Okay. 676. Self-love. Prioritize your well-being and cultivate a deep sense of love and compassion for yourself. So continue to give yourself self-love. Know that you're on the right path. Move forward with enthusiasm. 343. Approach life with an optimistic attitude, even in the face of challenges. Be excited about the opportunities that lie ahead and to embrace them with open arms. You are evolving. 567, you are evolving spiritually and emotionally, moving towards greater wisdom and understanding. All right, so this is my reading for you guys. Hope that you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe again, hit notification bell so you'll be alerted when I put a new reading out. And until then, sending you love and blessings. Bye-bye.